Well met, everyone. It's me, it's your boy Yabeo, your favorite Slavic VTuber, coming back out of retirement for another commentary video. And this was so stupid that I just had to come back out of retirement. Anyway, let's get into it. The literally who of Image Comics are starting a union. Yes, this is the hot tub of hot takes, and we're about to take a hot steaming dump on this announcement. Let's go. Onto the website, which they couldn't even pay a bloody do name for. Anyway, leaving that aside, these are their goals or their demands. Number one, to foster a more competitive industry as a whole. That you shouldn't need a union to do this. It should be I don't know. It should be you out of your own volition doing this and pushing yourself and your peers. But anyway, through salary and workload transparency for all existing and proposed job titles. If this is what you see as competitiveness, I thought we were talking about quality here. Employees industry-wide should know what they and their peers are looking for and what they should expect in future employment. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but you're not bringing in the quality of work. Anyway, let's move forward. Improve staff morale through annual staff and management review to assess performance, workload, and whether there is a clear need to expand a department, craft a new role, or increase compensation of employees taking on a larger quantity or more complex suite of tasks. Here's the fucking thing though, this doesn't say anything about reducing employees. This is nothing to have with are we doing a good job? Here's where they shoot themselves in the foot. Because we know that the comic book pros of today are absolute dog shit at their job. This is how you set the noose on your own head, you dummies. Because someone who actually knows what they're doing can come in, or like a third party auditor, and be like, hey, these bunch of idiots, they're not doing their work. You should yeet them all. And you get yeeted, and then you can try and complain, but we're a union. Well, according to this rule, there should be a review to assess your performance. And you are found wanting. And based on your low performance, you're getting yeeted. This is just the start. This is just the start. Come on, come on. Grab my hand. We're moving forwards. The creation of a more transparent company culture through monthly all hands meetings, so all staff can better understand both current and future priorities, responsibilities, and workloads. You can just do this over a Discord call, mate, once a fucking week. My neck is breaking. Once a week, you can be like, hey, this is what we're doing, this is what we need to do. Any questions? No? Yeah? Moving on. Any sensible business should be doing this. You shouldn't need a union. Any team leader, where's your fucking leadership? Any team leader of any department should have enough sense to be like, hey, we gotta do this. These are our priorities. This is what we're gonna do next. Any questions? If you're too shy to answer in front of the group, talk to me in DMs or whatever, or in private. Where is your fucking leadership at? And this is the problem with the phrase uh, X generation is the future leaders. What are the current leaders doing? What are y'all doing right now? And based on what we're seeing, they're not doing much of anything. Anyway, step 4, or demand 4. Increase knowledge retention through the implementation of detailed record keeping and procedure documentation for all tasks deemed essential to any given role. These documents are to include detailed and explicit descriptions and instructions for all expected job duties. This is something you should be doing your fucking self. Or your leadership should be doing. Let's say you get into the job as an assistant editor with like no experience, because that's how it fucking works nowadays. You come in working from Arby's and now you're an assistant editor at DC. Or, Image in this case. Your leader should be like, hey, these are some instructions that you're gonna learn on the job. Everything else is experience in a case by case basis because that's how scripts work. You can find a commonality with mistakes, but you should review it as an N1 every time you read a script. This is something that all of y'all idiots can be doing internally, out of your own volition and free will. You shouldn't need a big daddy union. I fucking hate this this any corporation is also your parent along with the government. Govern me harder, daddy. No, it's stupid. You're stupid. Next point. Next demand, sorry. Improve career mobility for all staff through stricter adherence to the company's stated intent to offer open positions up to qualified existing employees prior to opening them up to the public. Also, like, we'd rather promote someone on the inside and get someone from the outside. Here's the thing about that. If the guy who is going to be promoted to, let's say, group editor will be his first time as a group editor, and you have some group editor on the outside with 10 years of experience, who would you think I'd prefer as a company that wants to make fucking money? You idiots. This isn't a community server. This is a fucking company. It's supposed to make money. You know, something you don't understand how it works. Money. Sixth demand. The continuation of remote work for any employee who requests it, and the creation of detailed policy. Yeah, this is the blather about how we're working remotely because of the pandemic, although a lot of companies don't need an office to begin with, especially if you're something that's mostly digital. Anyway, we're working what you call it remotely. We don't need an office. You're not spending much on office. You should raise our wages. Yeah, you fucking should earn it first though, because I hope the steadfast point that today's editors and editorial staff are absolute dog shit. And they don't know what they're doing. You can quote me on this. They're glorified scheduling apps, as the mad lad Sean Murphy himself has said it. Like, they cannot help me with my art. If my storytelling is suboptimal, let's say it's like readable, but it's suboptimal. Like, you can flip up as easily as flipping a panel to look the other way so that the story flows better. I don't think they can do that. No, sir. Anyway, seventh amendment. This is this okay. It's not the ones where they actually show their hand. These are still the ones that are like, hey, this is all stuff that we should be doing anyway, but we need some sort of like official approval to do so. This is stupid. This is very stupid. Better overall product through the immediate addition of staff, particularly in production and marketing departments. Well, we all should be competent enough to do this to begin with. Our creators, retailers, and readers can expect white glove attention for all books we published. Books which go to press with fewer errors, fewer delays, and a more robust marketing presence due to a more strategic approach to staffing in reasonable proportion to the actual quality of output we generate. Well, the quantity. I was about to comment on their quality, which is to be found still. But here's the thing though, while there is a point in time where you might want more numbers because of the workload, I'm not seeing the quality of it. You're treating the books with white gloves, but you don't have the white glove work ethic, nor the know how to do so. Anyway, this is them just showing, hey, we need more people to compensate for low quality. If you want to reach a certain number, you either reach it with a few people who know what they're doing, or with a bunch of monkeys. So far, we're getting monkeys, and I think they're staying with monkeys. Now, this is where, in my opinion, they shoot themselves in both feet, in the mouth, and in the dicks. This is where they show their hand. This is what all of this is actually for. A long-term actionable plan to address the overall lack of diversity in both the general staff and management. Here we fucking go. Yep, they fucking do. The authors, artists, readers who bring comics to life have never been homogenous, and the stories we publish can only be improved by staffing our organization in a way that more accurately reflects the demographics of our creators, readership, and nation as a whole. Suck my VTube dick. Suck it. This is stupid. This is not how story works. You being black doesn't mean you can improve on a black story because you're bringing more black experience. This is not how stories work. You're just using diversity to move. You're not even moving. You're not even moving the story with diversity. You're just throwing it in there like as a game shader. It doesn't work like that, stupid. You've been pushing this for a decade and you're going down in sales. There hasn't been a lower point in the industry until this point. You're losing money. You're hemorrhaging clients. Retailers are dying. Comic shops are closing. Readers are going to manga. I wonder fucking why. This is beyond stupid. This is like, oh, if this were more diverse, if we have like 3 more black editors working on this black written comic, it would sell better. No, stupid. It's not how it works. Renewed commitment. This is the last demand. Renewed commitment to company values through the addition of a collective voting option to immediately cancel. And this is where I stop reading. This is where most people stop reading because you know what this is? This is the silent court. This is the red letter that you're gonna get on your front door when you write a spicy book and like, ooh, that's a fun book here. It would be sad if this collective gaggle of cunts, or a murder of cunts, as just some guy would put it, were to deem it offensive and cancel it. Wouldn't that be very sad? Of course it's fucking would, you retard. This is this is all that it's about. To merely cancel titles whose creators have been found to have engaged in abuse, sexual assault, racism and xenophobia, homophobia, transphobia, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, ableism, whatever the fuck that is, anti-Semitism, I think I said it already, etc., etc. Suck my fucking dick. Until such time as creators have engaged in meaningful reparations towards affected. Are they committing war crimes? What the fuck do you mean reparations, you absolute window licker? What the fuck is this bullshit? Reparations. Oh my fucking god. You're accused of ableism. Read it over. What the fuck is this? Did y'all not watch Paper Tiger by Bill Burr? Did y'all not watch the Dave Chappelle comedy special, especially the last two? You absolute degenerate retards. This is on a whole new level. Whomever backs this deserves what they're gonna get, because this is going to turn on you. The second they disagree with you, it's going to turn on you. There are like multiple books at Image. I think the one is called Home. That's like very racist towards what? But you can't be racist towards what, so you won't fall under this guillotine of isms and phobes. This is how you murder creativity. This is the fucking Gestapo, and you guys are going to tattle onto your own people within 6 months of implementing this. Mark my fucking words. My model's glitching out because I'm so fucking pissed. This is stupid, my dudes. This is going to be the end of this video because I'm losing my sanity reading this. I'm losing IQ. I'm almost as stupid as a Marvel editor just from reading this. Thank you so much for watching. I don't do commentary videos anymore because you see they fucking get to me because this is fucking stupid. But I will be back soon, probably Thursday, with more rapid fire reviews, more short reviews, because those are actually not impactful on my mental health. They don't get me as heated. But thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more reviews and hopefully more live streams with guests. I will see you soon. Arrivederci.